A release commitment and an agreed budget, agreed pot of money for marketing. As you know, only about 5% of artists ever see a back-end royalty. That astounded me. A few years ago, all the lawyers from all the major record companies, the general counsels were there, and business affairs people, and they said 5% of their artists are getting a royalty check. That means, you know, I always say to people, especially younger people, don't think about that you're going to make any money from a record deal. Chances are you're not. Go buy lottery tickets if you want to make money in the music industry, okay? Because it's a huge risk. But what the record companies do, as you suggest, is market and promote your music. That's what they are, marketing and promotion companies. So, yeah, I would definitely go for what you're suggesting, which is don't worry about what the royalty rate is, because you're probably never going to see it anyway. But more and more companies these days either don't put your record out. I keep saying record. I know I'm old and everything, but I tend to talk about records in terms of the Copyright Act. The Copyright Act talks about records. So it's not only that I'm old. There is actually is a... Can you understand? But many, many times your CD is never released. You sign a deal, you're all excited, you get to go in the studio, you're all excited, and then the record company says, oh, well, we can't sell, we don't think we can sell it, so we're not going to release it. So yeah, I would say that trade the royalty rate for an agreed sum of money that's going to market and promote you, and a release commitment. I represent a number of independent record companies too, so, you know, although I'm mostly on the artist's wavelength, I can also see the business reasons, and I think what record companies will say to you is, hey, we sign these artists, we're giving them some money, and we don't know what they're going to come out with, right? Which is why they hire a producer. The producer is supposed to be there to, like, you know, make it artistic, but also make it commercial, so to speak. We don't know. And sometimes we get delivered to us an album which is entirely not what we thought. And God forbid we should try and get one of these tracks on the radio. There is nothing's there. There's nothing there that we can sell. So I think that's the record company's argument, that they're in the business of selling records, CDs, digital downloads, all that stuff. And it's a risky business anyway, so they're saying, if we don't ascertain in our business judgment that there's anything there that is commercially viable, why should we throw money at you know, marketing it and trying to promote it? It's very, very expensive. We already know the answer. It's not going to happen. So I think that's their answer.